23, I'm live at Last Suite, where autopsy is currently ongoing for Dogo, the guy who died in premises of a celestial church at Ajah that generated a lot of reactions on social media.
11 p.m. So I went to the church. So we started the shepherd conducted the service. Later, I saw some people by the side of the church running around. What's going on? I went to one of that. I ignored them. Later, I saw the shepherd from the altar while conducting the service. He went out. There's a door that leads to the altar. So he went out through that door. So immediately he went out. I went out too. Since the conductor of service has abandoned the service, there's no service again. So I went out immediately with him. So I saw people by the end of the church. Like, Dogo, 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 Dogo. What happened? So Dogo is inside the chakaway. So at that point, the assistant shepherd pulled off his garment, went into the chakaway to try and rescue Dogo. After about 3-4 minutes, we were now shouting, but we usually call him evangelist than evangelist. Eva was not talking again. Later, I saw his back floating.
Was the water that much?
It was that much. I don't know the depth of the second, but I saw the water and I saw his back floating. That time I was scared. I was scared like, wow, oh, this man is not dead. Dogo is there. This man is floating. I could see his back because it already took his garment.
So he dipped his head into it.
He went into the second. He went into it.
Okay.
So I could see his back with the water. So when we noticed that, we now took one of our members. It's okay, you will not go in. I'm the person. He is the person. This person conducted this thing to me is the one that will not talk. Now we dip him into the soccer. We held on to his legs. These other members that were there. That he not dip his head inside the soccer so that he too will not go and get stuck, just like the evangelist did. So we held on to him. Okay, you dip his hand with his hand. He went into the soccer. We held on to his leg. So he successfully pulled out the evangelist. Later on, he pulled out Dogo.
So how were you able to get Dogo out eventually?
Okay.
I was like, my 2 legs were held outside.
Okay, they held your own legs outside?
Men, yes. That's our members hold my
So legs. As of the time you located Dogo with your hand, yeah, was he far in?
No, it's not. I think at that point, I just pull off maybe one of his shoe or something. I touched something.
You were touching
something like this is maybe the shoe, and then I just pull out.
You felt like it.
So when I pull out, it's the legs and the boots.
Okay, so your hand held the leg and the boots.
So I have to just hold the leg, not to come out from. Like, if you leave the boot remove,
then you have lost the body.
Yeah, so I have to just hold the legs and
pull him. Okay. So okay. So after then, was he still breathing at least?
Yeah,
both of them were unconscious. Now remember, we now have 2 people, Dogo and the assistant shepherd. So they were still, we poured water on them. As a matter of fact, one of our members, a lady member, she stood beside me, went down, did CPR on Dogo. At that point, I was like, wow, okay. I know CPR. I do it, but I can't do it. I would have done it that time. But she went down. She did it just to save Dogo. She did CPR on Dogo. So at the point, okay, our shepherd said there's a doctor that lives just 2 buildings after our church. He's a doctor. I don't know, but they call him doctor. So they sent for him. The shepherd sent for him. He came, he was just, the poor water. They now sat Dogo down. He sat him down with his back rested on one of the legs of our members. So when the doctor came, doctor now, he now said, Amos. The doctor made me to know that Dogo bears Amos. I never know Dogo as Amos. Everybody in that area called him Dogo. But doctor came, he also Amos, that's what he called him. He called him Amos. So that's it. So at that point, I said, okay, you know what, let's take this guy to the hospital. There was no car in the church. There was no bike. It was around maybe to 2 or whatever, but I can't be precise with the time. So our members, they put Dogo on their back from our church. There was no bike, there was nothing. They're not okay. When we got to a place, I said, okay, you know what, there is a lady who is a midwife. You know she's a midwife, she's not a doctor, she's not a nurse, but just to administer first aid to see if Dogo can still be okay. At that point, later after a while, the assistant shepherd gained consciousness. They gained consciousness. So we are happy. That was gained consciousness. Okay, fine. So we now to let me take it to go to the hospital. So as there was no bike, there was no car. So let's take him to this woman, midwife, and see whether at least to administer any
Something
first
can
aid.
still be done to
Any-
revive him
just
at
to
least.
revive him. So when we got there, the doctor first came to open the gate. She knocked the gate and said she want to call her mother. So she went, her mother came, her mother said no, she cannot attend to us, she cannot do it. So fortunately for me, now bought a bike. So this is my brother here doing this interview with me, and one of our other brother Yinka, now get on another bike. So there's one of our brother that came with us too. He now called one of his friends who lives around that area. He said, okay, please, he has a car. Please just be coming towards Junite side, other place Junite, towards our church.
Okay.
So that anybody you see on the bike, carry people, just carry them. They are members. Something has happened at church. Please take them to Safe Hospital. So these two people I mentioned, my brother here and the other person, with Dogo, we were on one bike. So they left. We were still with them, and we were still there by the roadside along that Junite road. They left. So I think they got to the.
Is Safeway the closest
That's the
hospital
closest.
to you?
That's the closest.
No other one closer.
None at all. None whatsoever.
Okay.
None whatsoever. That's why I said if you take him to that midwife, that's the only person that is resemblance of medical person in that area. So since she could not attend it, so they after they met the guy, the bike came back. We were still walking towards that end. We were still walking. The bike came back. The bike now took a shepherd and one of the brother that called for that car first, he now took them. They went. Not long ago, a bike was coming from the church. Was now the assistant shepherd and one of our lady member now got where we were. That's okay. The lady should go down. That I will follow the bike. The assistant shepherd he just got fine. He's alive. He's getting consciousness, but he still needs hospital treatment
For the follow up, yeah.
So I too went to the hospital. So by the time I got to the hospital, I first took the assistant shepherd to the ward for them to attend to him. So like after about 5 minutes, I said, okay, where is Dogo? And I said, Dogo is dead. I saw him and I went, he was in the car. So I went into the doctor, okay, fine. This happened now. What do you do? He said, we have to pay for card first. Card, you pay for card. He said it will be 15,000 naira. 10,000 naira for Dogo because he's dead. The 5,000 naira for assistant shepherd. The receipt I forwarded to you. I made the payment. The transaction receipt, you have it. Then the receipt issued by the hospital, you have it too. So they now asked for his name, and I said Dogo. And I said they need the full name. I said, and I remembered that doctor that came that we called said Amos. Not the doctor Dogo Amos. That's why they wrote Dogo Amos on that receipt. I never knew Dogo Amos, but it was that doctor
that made you know that
Dogo bears
yes,
Amos.
Amos.
So
Okay.
that's why we write Dogo on Dogo Amos on that receipt that you see. So after we asked the doctor, okay, this happened. Do you have a morgue, a mortuary? He said no. Is your ambulance working? He said no. Where is the nearest morgue or mortuary we can put this guy so that then go and make a report to the police station? He now told us there's one at Thomas Estate. Musumola. I never knew there's. I've been to Thomas Estate several times, but I know the very biggest estate with about 3 or 4 entrances. I never knew there is a morgue there. But the doctor said, so this is my brother that said he knows the place. Like that's where he took his mom when his mom died. So we got to the mortuary or the morgue. We're outside the morgue. We've not even touched. So the attendant came to us and we told him what has happened, that we want to deposit this body. So I said it's 90,000 naira. So we had to negotiate with him. Okay, please, can you do so? And we said no. That he now showed us an evidence that a money amount that was transferred to him from that same. They brought somebody there from that same safe way. And that's what it's not as if he's lying. Also, fine, no problem. I only have 50,000 naira in my account. So another 50,000 naira to his account. One of our members that the one that called is one of our member now said okay, he will balance with 40,000 naira. So he now transferred 40,000 naira balance to that man, making 90,000. So the 50,000 naira I transferred, I've sent the transaction
receipt,
receipt to you too as evidence. So after you've done that, he now said, he now asked, is any member of Dogo here? We said no. He said it will not be right except you have a police report. Okay, there's no police report yet.
That's the mortuary attendant.
Yes, yes, he said that.
Okay.
So we now said, okay, fine. Let's go to police. Let's go. You still hold on to the money.
Okay.
We'll bring it back. Let's go and get the report. Then we'll not bring Dogo back to the mortuary. You understand? So we went to Ajibwe police station. We went there. I narrated what happened, and they said that place is not covered by them. That we have to go to Langbasa police station. So we went to Langbasa police station. After we got there, they attended to us. They said, okay, fine. This needs to be involved. This was not around that. This needs to be involved. So at that point, I now made a call to the church, to the members that were still around the church. Okay, please get 4 or 5 people. Go to Dogo's house. Dogo only about 5 or 6 houses. About 6 or so thereabouts.
I went there, so
okay.
I know.
So it's not that far from there. Go and tell his family, okay, so that something happened in his church, Dogo is dead. So I think they went. So later I now said, okay, please, I need to speak to someone myself and tell them how everything happened. So they sent me a number. He said the person is Dogo's brother. I called the person. The person said, okay, fine, no problem. Where is the brother? I told him, we've actually taken him to mortuary first. But now we're at the police station. And I said, they want the body at the church. That he will come in there by 7 o'clock.
So he was the one that said you should not put it at the mortuary again.
No, he did not. That we should not take it at the station. That we should bring it back to church.
Okay, that you should not take the body to station.
That they don't want any issue. That it's a family matter. I remember.
Okay.
I remember that he said it's a family matter. That's what he said. I remember that's exactly what he used. It's a family matter. That you should take it to the church. So we confined within ourselves with the shepherd. Shepherd is okay, fine. And I said, okay, this is my brother here. And remember, the person that took us is not a member. That we took his car is not a member, and he was going to work the following day. So okay, you take Dogo back, the body back to the church. Since even the brother said they want the body back in the church, that they don't want problem, that is a family matter. That's the exact word they used. So that's okay, take it back to the church. So that's how Dogo body got back to the church. It was taken to the mortuary, talked to the hospital, but the brother said they don't want any problem.
Okay, so he didn't want to come to even the mortuary because the mortuary attendant said even if it is a family member, they will take the body.
Yeah, but at that time, no, it was after I called. Though.
I know, but
after we left the mortuary, that's when we called.
Okay, but you did not tell him that you can both take him to mortuary together.
I did not forget that. I did not tell him that. Okay. I just told that, okay, so what has happened to your brother? We are at the police station. And I said, just come. And I said, no, I didn't want any family. There was a family matter. I didn't want any problem. I didn't want any wala. It's not taken back to the church. Then they took it back to the church. So I and the shepherd was left at the police station, which is Langbasa police station. So maybe from like that 3 o'clock till about 6:37. So we made a statement. I wrote the statement. So when the TCO came, 3 of them followed us. 3 police officers followed us.
So you have statement at the police station. That would be about what time? In that
maybe around that 6. No, but around later in the morning after you left. You have left. Maybe around that 6:30. I wrote the statement. We were waiting there.
From 3, you get there, let's say 3.
You got there 3, 4. Okay.
They're waiting for the
DCO.
Waiting for this year. Okay.
So I think I would.
So it was something I just want an emphasis on is you are saying it is Dogo's brother that suggested that you should bring him to church.
Definitely. If to say my phone was not stolen, but the later the mob stole my phone after we got there, the number will be on my phone. The call I made to the brother.
So we'll get the person's number. We'll get the person that said that.
Even okay, I think one of my brother had the text. He sent to me the number. I will try and get the text to me. But the call I actually made to that person, to that brother, was on my phone. But they stole my phone.
They are stealing your own phone too. Okay.
They stole my phone later. They stole my phone later.
Yeah, that is mob.
That is So they stole my phone. Yeah. So where was I?
Yeah, that
okay, so
you brought me back to church.
The police now followed around 7:30 or I don't know, I can't remember the time. 3 of them, but they were not in uniform.
Okay.
And they were not armed. Their thinking was that they just get to the place, take this picture of the scene, evacuate the body to Yaba. They already told us it would be Yaba, and they said we'll pay. Don't worry. So Immediately we got to the church, I entered the church auditorium. I think our shepherd now took them to where the
Before
body.
you came, before you people came at that set 6 there, the guys around came. No, they have already had the voice
About the death.
about the dead. Dogo drown, Dogo something. So they came before you people came, before you and the show came to
Okay,
the
some
church.
some people already
Two
came
guys came.
too.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you people keep Dogo, this and that. You
Okay.
will see the hell of there. This place will be burned down. This place will be this and that. And we just try to calm down. Let's explain. This is what we want to explain. This Dogo is with us. He's at the station, but the shepherd is at the station, but Dogo is here. Just calm down. Let's explain. So you don't hear explanation and this that. I'm coming back for you.
But at that
Yes.
time, the body was not in the church.
It was there because I thought, and here I'm the one who brought it back to this church.
Okay, you already brought in.
But
Yes,
so
now.
there.
Okay, you stayed back at the
Yeah,
station
the shepherd
with the
stayed
No,
okay.
at that 6
Okay, you already took the body back to church.
So I'm
You
just
stayed
waiting
back
for them.
at the with the shepherd at the
Yes,
station.
at the
Yes.
Okay, so that means by the time they came, the body was already at the church.
Church.
Okay, I'm connecting it.
So when I was like, calm down, let the shepherd come this, they will settle this and this like that. But the guy just say, I don't want to enter, I'll come back for you.
Okay,
That come back for you, they left. When the bishop came back.
two random guys who don't know them.
I don't know, they are just, I don't know them all. They stay around.
They stay.
Around the place.
You know them around.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. So when Odisho and my
but they are not Dogo's brother.
they are not Dogo's
So I just
family.
want to
They are
exactly.
not
Okay,
Dogo's family.
okay,
So when Odisho came to show them the place, because I like that this is where I dropped don't go this and that.
okay. So let him now continue. Yeah.
So after I entered the church, I think, like I said, Odusho took the police to where Dogo was laid. So I think they took the picture. So I was in the church auditorium. I didn't follow them to. I don't like saying dead body. So I didn't follow them to where Dogo was. So after a while, we were in the church. Before you know it,
Okay, as we were coming down with the police DCO,
we came with two.
with two police officers, three police officers.
Two keke. The police were
So the
one,
police and the shepherd
went
to where they kept Dogo's body.
to show the body.
You didn't follow them. You went into the church auditorium. Okay,
Yes.
I'm just
So
Like-
he was with them.
And the shepherd.
Okay.
He was with the shepherd and
Okay.
the police.
Okay.
He was with them there. So
Okay.
he was with them. I was not with them.
Okay.
But he was with them. So,
Okay.
so before, maybe after about 10, 15, they started shouting. When I say, they will burn the church down. You will see, we burn the church down. Before you know it, they started throwing stones, breaking the church windows and everything, breaking it, throwing stones, start hiding, those of them in church.
At that point, that time, the policeman said I should snap a picture of the Dogo
Body.
inside that place I kept him.
Okay.
So immediately I snapped. I have the picture. I will send it to you.
Okay.
The picture like where I kept him.
Okay.
I have the picture.
All right.
So that's a very valid point. So they're throwing stones. So one of our brothers said, the way he was saying that if we remain here, they will kill us. Or they will burn us with the church. That we need to leave. We could not go through the entrance front side, because they were there. That's what's one need to death. So we have a fence at the back. We jumped the fence. We jumped the fence. I can't remember our numbers, but we jumped the fence. To it like a canal.
We saw a broken fence.
That was not where
people passed
That
through.
was not where we passed.
So who broke the?
I think maybe they could not jump. Maybe they could not jump afterward. Maybe they were looking for us. They know we are in the church. But maybe at that time they announced that they did not sue. They were not looking for. We did not break that place. I jumped that fence last, and I jumped the fence. We did not break that fence. I was even scared to jump because the place was high and I was like far. But I had no choice. He said I stay, they kill me or run for my life. So we had to jump the fence. We did not break that place they showed. We did not.
Okay.
So if they are saying no, we did not. We did not escape to that place. We jumped the fence, including even female members. We jumped. So anyway, we jumped to the canal. It was a canal. We left. We went to the next street. Some members now left. All of them left. But I don't know what happened. Myself and Shepherd just stayed back. So I don't know why we stayed back at that next street. Some other members left and escaped. But me and Shepherd just stayed back the next street. So there was a woman who now saw and I said, we now expect this to her. She now said, okay, she offered us a place that we stayed
Okay.
in her house. So we entered, we entered our house, myself and the shepherd. Once when we entered, we're now trying to make call to see how we can, okay, to see how our members were feeling and all this stuff. People were calling us, say, are we see? I called some of my people, my family. I said, so that thing had happened, but I think where I am, I'm safe. Yeah, but something happened in my church. And I said, okay. After a while, the woman was like, she felt that someone must have seen us, or people they might get to that we are there
They
and
trace you to a
that place,
place.
and she is not comfortable with it. So we started practically trying to get how we leave that place
Okay.
because we don't want to use our own to affect the
Ah.
woman. So after a while, we started hearing, oh, oh. So, but the place where we were just at the back of the church, next to it. So we see smoke started burning the church. We hear the sound of gas. Boom. We see that they've already destroyed the church, but we could see the smoke from where we were, the house we were. So after a while, anyway, after to cut long story short, they discovered that we were in the house. So immediately we could see through the gate that bikes were already parking outside. So we
Hmm.
know that these are Hausa guys, these Dogos people. At that point, I just felt like, okay, well, they're already here. There's no point in us arguing. But I'm actually like, we can still see if they will not see us. So we went to the roof, Shepard and myself, to
You
see
went into.
the woman's roof, the ceiling.
You went into. Okay.
Yes, we went to the ceiling. We went there
Hmm.
to save our life. But you're saying that you know that you definitely know that they will not just say yeah welcome. You know that
Hmm.
they will not welcome us.
Hmm.
You know that they will definitely want to kill us. We know that. Me, I was like, we should go. Whatever happen, I've already was like, okay, fine. But my shepherd was like, "So, let's go. So we went to the ceiling. So later they gained entrance into the house. Shouting, before you know it, someone one of just they shake the ceiling. They came to the ceiling. One of them came. He now saw us. Just me the first saw. I don't know if he brought the bottle up there or he saw the bottle in the ceiling. I don't know. He took the bottle, bam, my head. That was the first thing he did. He slapped me. Now pushed me from that ceiling down.
Hmm.
Pushed me down. So they brought the shepherd to the back. From there on, I don't know where they took the shepherd. They separated us. When we got out of the room, even before in the compound, one took iron, my shoulder, my left shoulder, dislocated it. Then and I started seeing blood flowing from my head and everything. So that was the last time I saw the shepherd. So later
Till
after,
now.
no, I've seen
Okay.
no.
On
For
that
that
day.
time,
Yeah. Okay.
even later I still saw him. I saw him later. I saw him later at the hospital. No,
Okay.
when police later came, so they beat us from there. They beat us seriously with stone, with iron, wood, hammer. Imagine hammer using hammer on somebody's head.
They want to kill. They
They
want to
would
kill.
they said they would kill us anyway. That's what they said. That they would not kill us. So they now took us from that place back to the church site. They placed me somewhere else. They placed the shepherd somewhere else. They now came to me. They now did make a video that I should confess. I'm like, confess to what? To what? They said they removed the eyes, they moved the tongue, they moved his private parts. I'm like, that cannot be true. I was with this person from the time we took him from this Okaway to Langbasa. Nothing was. I was with the body. Nothing like that. Repeating, I should confess. I cannot confess to what? To what? After our police now came, they reinforced with guns and there were many of them. They now took myself, luckily, and the shepherd were still alive. They now took us into their van, took us to Langbasa. By the time we got to Langbasa, the shepherd was to talk was difficult for him. I was still talking. And I saw Dogo's body lying down in Langbasa police station. I made effort to see his body, to see whether what they were saying about his body parts being dismembered, to see whether it's true or not. There's nothing missing in this guy's body. Even police officers, even two soldiers came. Two soldiers came. I don't know their affirmation correlation with the case, but they too came for that body. They saw the body like, people were like, nothing is missing from this guy's body. So where did these people get this notion or this thing that something is missing?
But was there blood from the eyes? Because
I did not see blood at that point. I did not see any blood.
okay, because the pictures we saw, we heard people saying
you
that,
know,
and we also saw blood stain. So perhaps the blood made them suggest.
But was it okay? Did not the tongue? What about the tongue? What about the private part? They said.
No, I'm saying maybe what caused anybody to have.
That's what I'm saying.
From the nose.
The blood was from the nose.
You know, if you lie anybody down, any dead body down, if anywhere the blood is coming to, that is where the blood is just moving to the eyes, down, his face, and
okay. I think it just settled. No, initially they were just taking it from. We took it from this place, this place. So I think when it just settled, that's when that blood started coming out. But at that point, I did not see blood. So anyway, so that was it. We were taking from there. We were taking to they looted the church, took everything. They stole my phone, my iPhone. They stole it. They stole the shepherd's phone. They stole our shepherd's wife. She said goods. Our goods were worth more than 5 million.
Yeah,
more than 5 million. They took it. All the speakers, engine, AC.
She brings her goods to the church.
Yeah, she started the church. She had like a small mini shop there. She said garments, expensive garments, all the chairs.
These things we sell.
Okay.
Our paper, candles, and that.
So they stole everything. They moved all the windows. They took all the speakers, the engine, the AC, the
were they burnt or taken?
They were taken.
They was taken and they burnt.
Because I see signs of burning. They burnt something.
They removed everything.
They took everything.
They now burnt it. That's what they did.
They burnt the church alone. Like
okay. They only burnt the building.
They only burnt the building.
Okay.
They took everything. They emptied everything.
You know how they took out the glass, like sliding glass. You know how that is.
So that's it. That was it. From there, we took her to the hospital, and that was the last time. That's it.
Because where the suspicion is actually coming is drowning, and the water level. We saw the following that they were showing us
after we went to do the
no, but we saw a video of the next morning.
The next morning.
The next morning.
Like I said, if a soccer is being used daily and it's not used for 24 hours, the water will go down. That soccer was being used.
But was it called that middle of the night to come and empty that?
When we were doing service.
When we were doing service.
Tuesday. Dogo was in church on Tuesday. I saw Dogo in church on Tuesday. The job was given.
Is he a member of, okay?
The job was given to Dogo on Tuesday.
Okay, he came to church
on
to
Tuesday.
See the job on Tuesday.
He actually broke some of the chambers.
He brought his
equipment and the what's it called?
Generator.
Pumping machine. I saw him there on Tuesday. He broke the chambers. I saw him. And the part was even telling me, see your member, they blocked this, the female member, they used their distance to block the soccer away with this. So I saw him. So the job was given to him on Tuesday, but he did not finish it. And then that was why he came back on Thursday. So it wasn't like it was given.
So nobody went to call him midnight?
No. We're doing service. We're having a vigil.
So who will call him at that time?
We're having a vigil. The only person I can call him is Shepherd, and he was one connected service.
Yes.
I cannot call him. What am I the one? I'm not the one that will pay him.
Yeah.
So the Shepherd I can call him, and he was one connected service. So we're having a vigil. So it was an uncompleted job that he came to do. Dogo don't do his job in the night. Everybody in that area knows. Everybody that he did his job and he does it mostly in the night.
Okay.
Everybody knows that, except they want to be clever with the truth. Everybody knows that Dogo does that kind of job at night.
For me, sir, the truth is that I think that our shepherd said they should go and call the doctor. That doctor. So I think that doctor, the doctor that they said should go and call at that midnight, at that kind of 1 or 2 that came back, is the doctor that tell us, okay, took these 2 people to the hospital, let's go and check them. It's the doctor. So I think that doctor is still a landlord. He's a landlord. So I think that doctor can say something. If I don't know the name, but it's the doctor that mentioned the name of
Have you been to the church?
Saying
if you have been to the church, after the church there's an uncomfortable building upstairs.
Yes. Okay. After that,
immediately after comfortable building, the next building is that doctor's house.
Yes.
That's his house.
So
Yeah.
I think that doctor will say something because he's
At
there when
least,
we
at
are.
least we now have like how many people we can confirm. I've seen receipts of Safeway and other,
Yeah,
and I've seen a transaction receipt also
yeah.
showing the date and time. So well, okay. Let's just hope for the best and the outcome of the autopsy.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much. Let's just hope for the best and wait for outcome of the autopsy. And that is the bit from the side of the church. We have listened to the family before and some other members of the community. So this is the testimony. I mean, the account from the side of the church, especially eyewitnesses. So thank you so much. Let's just continue to follow and hope for the best. That will help us to come to the truth of exactly the cause of Dogo's death. Thank you so much, everybody.